Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. I have some overripe bananas here, so today I'm going to attempt to make some banana bread. So let's get toasting. I've never made banana bread before, so I was looking at some recipes and this is just kind of what I came up with. Alright, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, it's in the bowl already, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt goes into that, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, not baking powder. I don't know what the difference is, so I don't know what would happen if you used baking powder instead, if it would work or not. I'm not really sure, so if you're an experienced baker, let me know. Okay, I'm just going to whisk this all together and we'll set that aside, and now we'll mix up our wet ingredients. This is 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and then to that we add a 1/2 stick or 1/2 cup of butter, and I'm going to get this all mixed together. That's mixed up pretty well. Now I'm supposed to be a bully and beat up 2 eggs. I'm just going to use a fork to do that. And then I'll add them to the brown sugar and butter. There we go. Now I'm going to take a fork and smash up these bananas. Some recipes call for 2 or 3, some 3 or 4, so I just split the difference and I'm using 3 bananas. I'll write all the ingredients in the description when I'm done. Okay, this looks pretty good. I'm getting the eggs all mixed in with the sugar and butter there. Now I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Most recipes call for a teaspoon, but my wife really likes vanilla. She always tells me to put in extra. Then also 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and we'll get that all mixed up and add our 3 bananas. They mushed up nicely. Looking good, smells really good. So I'm going to get this all mixed together, and then we'll add this to our dry ingredients. Well, that mixed up really good. Now, let's bring our dry ingredients over here and we'll mix them together. And look it, I found a spatula. I almost look like I know what I'm doing now. When you're baking, you gotta have a spatula. Okay, let me get these things mixed together and we will be ready for baking. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So, time to bake it. It says to put it in a loaf pan, but I'm going to use my little cast iron skillet, my little 8-inch cast iron skillet. And I greased that with some coconut oil, so hopefully it won't stick. I don't know if this will all fit in there or not. We'll see here. I made some pumpkin bread not too long ago and I cooked it in this cast iron skillet and it turned out real good. Perfect. I think that's just gonna fit. Alright. Let's get the toaster oven warmed up over here now. I set my oven to bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I pulled the oven rack out and put the tray in. That will drop the pan down just a little bit lower so the top won't be quite so close to the heating element because I don't want it to burn. So it says to cook this for about an hour, but that's in a loaf pan, so it may not take quite as long. So we'll be back later on when it's done. This has been cooking for about 35 minutes now, And I did rotate it after the first 20 minutes so that the other side of the pan was in the back of the oven, because the back of the oven gets a little hotter than the front. Now it says when a toothpick pulls out clean, then it's done, and it looks like it is. This cast iron skillet is quite a bit flatter than a loaf pan would be, so wow, look how much that rose. I think it's done. I'm gonna get it out of there now. Actually, I was wrong. That part there seems just a little bit doughy still, so I'm gonna put it back for a little bit longer. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes total now, so I'm gonna check it again. Kind of weird how it's cooking kind of lopsided, but actually that looks good now. I'm gonna pull it out now. It's kind of weird how that cooked kind of lopsided like that. I wonder if it's gonna come out of the pan okay. I'll let it cool down a little bit. Oh yeah, look at it, comes right out, perfect. Oh, it's steaming hot on the bottom. Bottom looks good, not burned or anything. Cool. I'm gonna cut this thing in half and see how it looks now. Pretty solid. All right, how's the inside look? Come on, baby. Oh, looks good. Looks like it's cooked through nicely. All right, let me slice off a piece and taste it. And I'm hungry. Let's see how I did here. Got it all buttered up. Wow, this turned out really good. For my first try, I did it. I'm pretty happy with it. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.